self-sustained, so Corki could have actually fit in that role really well. But I also think Desire not only adds extra survivability for the champion, but also adds some peeling. With that Blade Caller, you add some CC, allowing more breathing space to be created for your team. So I think Desire's like have picked a better ADC to actually assist in that kind of role for Tribe. It works out perfectly fine. As you mentioned, also Leon on that Pantheon. Hopefully he's going to get a good laning phase versus Garen. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting right into Game 3 of this Grand Finals. And man, we already got some action into the bottom side. Okay, I was not ready for that, but that's really a kill. And Juicy sent straight back to the cemetery, apparently.
Did they just catch him out in the tri-brush? Like, I'm trying to figure out where they actually caught Juicy out here. That's a big early pickup, though. Get a nice kill on... Oh, it actually goes into Lux. That's not the best target for your first blood gold, but nonetheless will help accelerate her a little bit further in this game.
Yeah, 500 gold, and I'm not going to complain about that one whatsoever. Also, I mean, Lux, we say she's support and everything, like she does some pretty big damage too, so they could still put a little bit of AP in that build set if that is going to be their main idea into this. We'll see. As now, Tribe, first blood, after a little bit of a good start, we'll have to see how things are going to be rolling out. Going to throw a note to our observer,
the Fog of War is still on, so if we could have Fog of War off, that would be fantastic.
Let's get that one off. We can see we have been gifted the.
I've been gifted the sight of the map here, and yeah, good start. That's what Tribe need. Like, if you're looking for like a bit of motivation, if you're looking for just a little bit of like a pick me up going into your final game, what could be your final game of the tournament if you don't win it, getting a first blood kill is always a good way to kind of pick you up and say, all right, boys, we got this, we can turn this around. And especially onto the bot lane here, putting pressure onto the Seraphine. Very easy to abuse if you get ahead the Seraphine as well. She's one of the squishiest champions in the game. Mumu, though, senses blood as they saw the roam come out from the Lux here. Goes straight in onto Friend.
Yeah, Clue tries to assist a little bit in the mid lane position, though. This is going to be a big focus on the Scuttle. Maybe double Scuttle control, actually, because you currently have Doom on the top side. They're going to get it thanks to the assistance of Leon. Now they're going to try and collapse, actually. You see Doom is there a little bit too late. Will get smited away by Goth, but now you've got to be careful. You maybe don't want to take that fight because you have a lingering threat in the background, and he's going to go for the engage. No route just yet. Wait, whoa, that
he flashed the wrong way.
Oh, no, that feels bad, and he's instantly going to get pounced upon. Maybe a double kill from Doom. That damage is nutty. Mumu will be able to get this shot last second, so not going to die to that burn damage of the red buff. But okay, Tribe, this is a different approach, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, just really just getting down into the dirt with Navi, taking them on and fighting them where it hurts. That's what I wanted to see from this comp. Just going in and brawling against Navi very early on, saying, okay, look, let's not be scared of their teamfight mechanics. Let's not be scared of taking them on in the 5v5 and just going all in, and I'm loving it. Really good, solid play, and Doom now has a big advantage in the jungle again, and we know that when Doom picks up an early lead, he can snowball it really quickly too. So nice to see the Tribe roster still has fight left in their bones.
Yeah. I mean, despite that first blood and that second kill also picked up by Doom, the goal lead is not there. It's like just 300 to 400 on average. So it really shows that Na'Vi able to reduce that goal lead a significant bit, and they haven't given up whatsoever. But I think it's also really good for the morale of Tribe. You just mentioned, right, just like, we got this, lads. We're going to be good to go. So Tribe not really giving up whatsoever. I love to see that in a competitive aspect. Rotation's coming out. Tribe. Uh-oh, there you go. That's going to be Leon. He's joining the bottom side. They want that tower. They want to increase that gold to start creating that differentiation with the likes of Na'Vi. They don't get anything. So that's one ultimate down for almost nothing.
It was a relatively safe ultimate to go for, although you can see Leon was looking for a side lane pressure here. Teleport coming in from Darius.
He's going to be in the thick of it, a little bit deep with the hero's entrance. Yeah, Garen knows that was a mistake. The nice charm. The ultimate was big, but there's no follow-up right behind it. And the Hill's father still looking pretty good for Tribe. Final spark does go wide, not going to be connecting just yet. But yeah, that was the best encore from Juicy, but unfortunately, it seemed like they weren't quite ready.
They didn't really have the item spikes to work with right now either. You know, Rod of Ages still not yet finished for Diana, and unfortunately, Darius, you can see why he kind of falls behind in teamfight scenarios. Like, just got absolutely bopped right there. I don't even think he had that many items to work with, and he kind of prioritized the teleport here. However, the Dragon will get started up by Tribe. Doesn't look like Na'Vi are interested in contesting it, and Tribe are now the team to take the edge in this game very early on.
It feels like in One Piece, Luffy loses the fight. They're going to get a second now. They are getting overpowered. They are getting that power spike for themselves. It's been working pretty good versus Na'Vi, though Na'Vi, typically, they know how to deal with those positions where they're a little bit behind. It's still not insane gold lead, so they're going to start hitting those power spikes pretty soon. Talking about that, actually, you're going to have the Rod of Ages purchased by Sky, so you've got to wait just about 5 minutes for the item to be stacked up in terms of HP and also AP ratios. And Navi are going to be looking for that playing bot. So Mumu is going to start creating some kind of advantage point. He's going to be able to get it. There you go. That's the extra 50 gold for him and Juicy. They're looking pretty good. The lane swap already happened earlier, so not really too much is going to be happening after that.
Leon's going to try and stop them from backing quickly, though. That might give enough time over to the Xayah and the Lux to be able to try and take as many plates away from this turret as possible. Leon, you still there. I mean, come on, guys. It's disrespectful. It's so easily, it's very disrespectful to kind of just do this right in front of a Pantheon. However, maybe that's enough to kind of keep Navi here and go for this bot lane tier 1.
Oh, Final Spark going to clear that wave a little bit, making it easier for them to protect it. Sky looking for the 1v2, does get binded away, and the follow-up is big. No Blade Caller just yet. Sky will be good to go, trying to deny them away. The charm under tower. Leon does not have the chance to protect and shield himself away from that incoming damage, and he will be giving the second kill of the game over to NAVI. So, hey, they still got some fighting it, so this is going to be a very close series for sure.
Yeah, but they pick off Ghost in the mid lane here. And actually, they don't even pick up the first tower on the bottom side of the map either. Sky having to be super careful, just clearing out the waves where he can. But that would have been worth it if Navi picked up the first turret. Not entirely sure the trade was optimal here when they don't. However, they are going to send the Seraphine and the Ezreal back towards the bot side of the map here to try and secure that first turret. It's like a couple of basic attacks from dying. And you will happily trade first Herald, or rather just trade Herald in general for that first tower of the game, because it's a relatively worth trade overall.
Yes, it should be a trade I'm hoping to see coming on through, though. There you go. The tower's going to fall. I was thinking, are they going to go for the push? Yeah, because it's only Leon. He's going to be the only threat. But that's because the lane swaps already happened. As I mentioned, they were about to happen. They have come on through for at least the side of Tribe. But Leon, he's really getting... They do not want to give Leon any breathing space, and he's supposed to be a really strong early game champion. So it seemed like they're focusing him down quite a bit. Secured away for the Herald over in the hands of Doom. They're already looking to knock it down onto the second tower. They are... I don't know what the plan is for Navi here. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit confused. There you go, going to get themselves the engage. Nice snipe, plus also... Damn, they're chucking everything over there. The Mumu's going to be fine, able to easily arcane shift away to safety.
Yep, and that's the joy of Ezreal into things like the Pantheon and the Galio. That mobility that you get from Arcane Shift keeps you safe versus certain comps. So they're very aggressive versus Doom. You can see now Doom jumps onto Mumu. I think he's just dead.
Or maybe not, as he's got the shield. Actually, the Arcane Shift able to create enough room. The flash will be used. The Encore a little bit late, but Ghost is there to join back up. He's got the ultimate up and ready to go. Sky's going to roam his way forward. Will get binded away. Leon's going to be pouncing on that opportunity. But Navi, they understand that this is maybe a little bit too much for them to bear with, so they're going to call it back and push that fight to later on.
Mumu honestly just way too cocky there with his positioning. Wasn't respecting the Rengar in any way, shape, or form, and Doom makes him pay for it.
Okay, Leon, really, you're not Kragas anymore, mate. You're not going to be that tank anymore, and he instantly gets picked up.
That was a bit of an in.
Yeah, that was a throw. No, he was.
Do you know what? That's a classic Leon. That's just like...
Hey, it doesn't matter if it's Vainglory or Wild Rift, man. That always happens. It's a very Leon typical move.
That is just a very Leon play right there.
Oh, man, it takes me back with the Leon lad. But that's fun. Hey, by the way, just want to say, Leon compared to Vainglory, now he actually has his paperwork to travel. So if he ever has a land in the future, hopefully COVID goes away and stuff, like, hey, we could see him in land for the first time.
Yeah,
That'll be big.
For the first time. Yeah, one of the reasons, the backstory for Leon, those of you that don't know, one of the reasons that he never really got his opportunity to play in competitive is that he wasn't able to travel when he was younger. Didn't really have the means to travel effectively, and so you never really got to see him in a LAN setting in competitive. We played some online tournaments, but never really kind of got to test his skill at the highest level. And so now in Wild Rift, we might actually see that come true.
Oh, nice connection onto 3 players. The Shield of Snitch will keep him up and ready to go. The Redemption's there to heal them up. Great dive. That's the 5-man. That's just clinical from Sky. It sets everything up for success, and Tribe are trying to escape and keep as many players up and alive. But Clue is going to be the next target on the list of Navi of players to take down. They pick themselves to... it's actually going to be a one-on-one trade while I'm saying at the end of the day. Doom's going to remain around. And Tribe just able to make it somewhat okay. They hit the charm. It connects barely on the edge, on the cliffs, and they get everything done. Gets the head chopped right off. He's looking for the double, and that is looking amazing. They do not push any further, but Navi, they are looking like they want to close it to 3-0.
The flash encore from Juicy, unfortunately for Doom and for Snitch, on Leon, they were just sat on a ward and they didn't know it. Navi made sure they didn't give it away, and now Baron spawning soon. Another tower easily taken on the top side of the map if they want it as well. They want this championship. They don't want to give anything over to Tribe here. They want to continue their hot win streak versus Tribe, where they dominate them in every game and take their first title in Europe.
I mean, it seemed like they're definitely on the path of success for that one, but maybe gear second, maybe not all that much. Maybe need to try and push it to gear third or gear fourth. That might be the kind of power level that Tribe need to try and win, like Luffy versus Doflamingo. Hopefully it's going to work out. I'm doing way too many anime jokes, and I don't think you get all of them expounded. Hey, one day maybe.
I don't get... I mean, I watched a bit of One Piece when I was younger, but I haven't really kept up with the 50,000 episodes that anime currently has. I think I watched like season 1 and season 2, mate, when it was on Nickelodeon, but you know... now that I'm 30, I think that's enough. Now that I'm 30 and have a kid, I don't get much time to watch One Piece.
Well, we can say it's pretty good in recent times. It's just as good as this one, apparently. So this game is definitely looking real hype.
What I will say is when my son was a few weeks old, he didn't sleep. And so to give Emily some rest, I used to watch, I watched both series of Avatar, both the entire Aang and Korra series.
You're a man of culture.
I'd already watched Aang a few times, but I watched it again, and then I never watched Korra before, and so I watched Korra, and I actually prefer Korra, believe it or not.
You know what? The amount of respect was like high, but now it's increased by significant margin. So okay, I'll allow it. It's okay you didn't watch One Piece, but here we go. But if you watching One Piece, that's fine, but you cannot miss this series. The flash into the encore. That's what he needs to get himself the route too. That's the engage that Navi were doing earlier. And they're doing it once more, but unfortunately not able to convert it into a kill. So that's one big ultimate on a really long cooldown. They're going to leave that fight instantly.
I get why they were doing it. They're trying to punish the fact that Doom had gone into split push mode. Doom now has the flank potential onto Navi here. Look how low Ghost is.
Ghost is very low, and he's instantly going to die. He's going to be the first casualty of this entire skirmish. Friend able to make it away, potentially last second, but Sky, he's on a killing spree. He's on a backline, dealing a lot of hurt onto the opposing squad, and there's just nothing they can really do. Navi pick it up. They lose 2 players, but they get himself almost the ace, as only Snitch stays up and alive.
Is full tank Darius OP? I need to ask you this. Is full tank Darius OP? Because he just didn't die. Like, the healing that he got as well back from that fight, and just gave so much time to Sky and Mumu to really pop off here. Inhibitor turret on the line. It is Snitch versus the world. And Snitch desperately holding on, but it is the Ocean Drake that will be spawning in around 40 seconds time. That means we'll have an Infernal Soul this game. And it isn't exactly a ridiculous lead right now for Navi. It's only around 4,000 gold, which at 12 minutes into the game really doesn't mean that much.
Yeah, it actually really is an insane amount. So Navi definitely don't want to just lay on their laurels, I would say. They still got to try their best to hold on to that lead. Otherwise, they might just get punished, like right now. The flash coming on forward, try to get the taunt. If they can find the mid tower, that would be big. Leon will be able to pick it up and instantly going to be going for the fight. Onto Garen, though he is a pretty tanky lad at that. And yeah, Tank Garen, Tank Garrus, played by Garen, is looking pretty impactful as of recent times. We need to see the Proto Belt, though. Proto Belt into the Apprehend. Now, that's real OP.
No. Teleport. Teleport's the sensible top lane decision.
It was the fun play. Oh, we're here for fun too, okay? I'm sure Jason likes the dash boots play.
Jason is a big fan of dash boots. Yeah, we have this next dragon spawning up though. And it looks like Tribe are confident to contest this. The problem that I have with Tribe's comp isn't really scale. Apart from the Lux and the Xayah, which do, I feel like you're fighting a losing battle the longer that this game goes on against Navi. And Navi now have the positional edge versus you on the dragon. I don't think you're getting in for this.
Oh, there you go. The Apprehend on a really valuable target. That's Lux instantly just going to be blown out of the water into the Encore that even connects onto the jungle in the backline. And Snitch is just going to be trying his best to make it out of alive, but can he make it? We all know that's not going to be happening. He's going to be the third kill pickup, and Navi are just playing with their food right now. They are looking to close off this game ASAP.
Got Baron available if they want it. Don't even think they need it right now, though. These team fights that have been played so perfectly, Darius just walks up, apprehends. Doom's popped the ultimate, but a little too early, realistically. I don't think he's going to get in time to get a steal on this Baron. I mean, he just...
Oh, wait. Oh, Mumu, that's big. I mean, you see 6-1. If you kill him, he gets a big bounty, but he loses his life instantly. And Mumu, he is right now 7-1. He's played 3 different champions in every one of these finals games, and he's dominated on every single one of them. Trying to get the steal. Can he steal it? Not quite. Leon's going to join. Instantly going to flash back on over. Instant regret, as you might say. The Navi now with the Baron. I think we're looking at the finishing moments of Tribe here, unfortunately.
I think so. I think we're looking at a 3-0 right now for Navi. They have looked like the best team in this tournament. I think I want to link you back to what Jason even opened up with yesterday. You know, when we opened up the Battle for the Rift, basically said, Navi, to me, looked like the best team in this tournament. Clearly vindicated in that opinion right now. Because they absolutely have just swept everyone away. And it really just comes down to that superior teamfight mechanics. They play the teamfights so nice. It is really, really good stuff to watch them kind of like fluidly manage every single threat in these teamfights. I don't really see a way that Tribe's comp even outscales, like the Rengar. It works when you're snowballing, and look, Doom has got a great scoreline for a guy that's playing a Rengar from behind.
Yeah.
But, when you go into a team like this, when they've got so much shielding, so much mobility, so much individual target lockdown, playing the Rengar's a little harder. Doom looks like he's going into full split push mode, by the way.
Yeah. He's going to take care of that. But Navi are one of the only teams that do not falter up against the split push threat of Tribe. Every time they see a split push, like, oh, they're split pushing, that means you've got man advantage. You can go for it. But you don't have the man advantage right now, Sky. He's going to have to go golden. The teleport comes on through, while Doom is right behind. He's going to be a lingering threat in the shadows, waiting in a blanket of mystery and unknown as he's waiting to pounce on an unknowing target. But you're not going to be able to close the gap just yet. Now they're going to focus their first inhib tower of the game. And there's going to be some great pressure. Leon, he's going to be put into the thick and thin of it all. The great knockup. Bomb Sky into the Moonfall. Sets everything up for success. Everything connects. Every tool lands for Na'Vi, as they're not only looking to win the fight, they're looking to win the game, to win the series, and win the entirety of the battle for the Rift, as they take themselves to 3-0 and will be taking the first trophy they have ever got in the competitive European scene for Wild Rift.
Yeah, congratulations to Na'Vi. You absolutely deserved it.